Hey, good afternoon all. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Hinad?
Oh, sir.
Hinad?
Oh, sir, I know.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Hinad? මගේ වොලියුම් අඩු කරලා තිබ්බේ දැන් තමයි හැදෙන්නේ. හරි. ලයින් තිබ්බත් ඉතින් ඉන්නේ පොඩි ගානක්නේ සංඝ. Okay, so let's see start. So let me share my screen. Okay, today we will start new topic. Okay, design manufacture. So under this lesson, I will discuss about manufacturing process and some design considerations of different manufacturing processes and design for manufacturing, design for assembly, and design for manufacturing and assembly. Okay, and finally I will discuss about tolerances. So I think you have heard about manufacturing process. You already learned about these manufacturing processes. Okay, in previous lectures. So we have discussed about different manufacturing process according to materials, geometry, cost, and production volume. Am I correct? Mm. You already know about manufacturing processes, manufacturing process. So according to manufacturing process, we can create our products, machine elements, machine parts we can create. So can you tell me different manufacturing processes you have learned? ඔයාලා ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙන මොනවා හරි manufacturing processes කියන්න බා. What are the manufacturing processes you have learned? So I think under workshop technology subject, and practices under this subject in year one, semester one, to have what are manufacturing processes? Hmm?
Shaping,
Shaping, yeah, shaping,
milling,
casting, yeah, casting. So first one is casting. Fogging. Sorry, fogging. Yeah, fogging. What is the other one? So we have main three categories. So we can cast, we can do this fogging operation, and also we can create our machine parts using machining process. Okay. නේද? මේ process තුනනේ manufacturing process වලට අපි කතා කරන්නේ. Casting, fogging. So drilling and other things we can discuss under machining. නේ? ඩ්‍රිලින් මිලින් ඒ හැමදේම අපිට ඩිස්කස් කරන්න පුළුවන් මෙන්න මේ මැෂිනින් කියන එක යටතේ තමයි ඒක ඩිස්කස් වෙන්නේ. So drilling, milling, all together we can take as a sub component in this machine. Okay, we can discuss under machine. So can you give me idea about casting? What the process is this? What the process is? So give me simple definition for this casting. Hmm? Where it is commonly used. Hmm? Casting. So actually manufacturing is converting raw materials into useful component නේ අපි මොනවා හරි raw material තියෙන එකක් අපි මොකක් හරි අපේ machine එකක් නැත්නම් මොනවා හරි පාවිච්චි කරන මොකක් හරි final product එකකට ගන්නනේ අපි මේ machine මේ workshop sorry මේ manufacturing process එක use කරන්නේ හ්ම් මොකද casting කියන්නේ so actually convert raw material into finished product we can use this kind of operations නේ casting forging machining මම අහන්නේ casting කියන්නේ මොකක්ද
liquid material එකක් ගන්නවා මේ mold cavity එක.
yeah so we can use molten metal okay so we can pour it into a mold so this mold consists with the cavity and allow to solidify into the desired shape okay using casting we can prepare engine blocks some cylinder head in engine and also we can create some pump housing okay pipe items like flanges fittings okay so plumbing items we can create using this casting process okay and also we can create some complex shapes නේ yeah ටිකක් complex වගේ තියෙන shapes අපිට තියෙන products හදාන්න පුළුවන් මෙන්න මේ casting process එකේ so actually what are the advantages in casting I told you so main advantage is we can produce complex shape okay so ටිකක් complex ගතිය තියෙන ඒවා හදන්න පුළුවන් එක තමයි ලොකුම advantage එක මෙන්න මේ casting so and what are the other advantages can you give me few advantages Hmm? What are the disadvantages මොනවද so you can share through chat මම මේවා කියලා වැඩක් නැහැ මොකද මේ ඔයාලා workshop technology වල casting fogging machine කතා කරලා තියෙනවා ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවානේ workshop technology යටතේ නේ මේක නිකන් revision එකක් වගේ යන්නේ මොකද මේ හ්ම්?
Poor surface finish.
yeah surface finish may be rough it's not good okay we can't get good quality surface finish that's true then accuracy is very low okay dimensional accuracy so we can compare with machining this casting process dimensional accuracy is very low okay so have some defects also some porosity okay so have some defects and some mechanical properties is also generally lower than fogging parts okay so these are the disadvantages for this one and when we come to advantages this casting process suitable for large and heavy parts manufacturing process and also some this is some cost-effective method for large. So we can manufacture large number of products. It's called large batches. Okay, we can manufacture. Okay, so material wastage is low. We so actually these are the advantages. And also when we come to fogging operation, fogging workshop. Okay, so you already know about fogging workshop. So can you give me a definition for this fogging? What is this fogging? This is a process. මොකක්ද මේ fogging කියන්නේ? ඔයාලා fogging workshop එක ගැන අහලා තියෙනවා නේ? ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවා. ඒකේ තියෙන components දන්නවා. ඈ? fogging කියන්නේ මොකක්ද?
Process material.
So I can't hear you clearly.
Process where metal is pressed, bound under great pressure.
Mhm. So actually, fogging in a fogging process, so we can do actually we can create our shape using applying compressive force. Okay, compressive force. Yeah, usually using hammer, press, or die. We can create our product. Okay, so we can produce some connecting rod in engine, some hand tools like spanners. Likewise, we can create. Okay, so actually when we come to advantages, so we can produce very strong items. Okay, so then we can see a good high quality mechanical properties in this item, and internal defects may be very low. Okay, and also a high reliability products we can create according to this one. These are the advantages. Okay, then actually as a disadvantages, we can get high energy requirement for this process, because we need to heat this raw material. Then after that we can do our hammering process and we can create a final shape. So what is next one? Next one is machining. You know, machining is another manufacturing process. Okay, so actually in this process we can discuss about material removal process. Actually in this case happen this material removal process. Material line so we can use different type of machines for this purpose. So basically we can use lathe machine, milling machine, drilling machine, CNC machines. Okay, then we can remove material using tools, cutting tools. Okay, and finally we can achieve the desired final shape in our product. නේ? මේ material tools use කරලා milling machine වල tools drilling machine ඒ වගේ machine වල tools use කරලා අපි material remove කරන එක තමයි මේ machining process එක කියලා ගන්න. ඒතකොට මේවා තමයි basic මොනවාද? Basic අපේ manufacturing processes. Okay? So in our slide, you can see the manufacturing process can be broadly classified into following 3 categories. Okay, so these were discussed in previous course. You have learned under workshop technology and practices subject. So these are main manufacturing process. Casting, deformations mean under deformations we can discuss about fogging. Okay, so material removal or cutting process. This is about our machining process. Okay, so under this material removal and cutting process we can do turning operations, milling operations, drilling, likewise different type of operations. Okay, then we can achieve our final shape. Okay, then and also additionally you have learned about different type of joining process under this design of machine element subject. Okay, so you have learned about riveting, welding, bolting. Okay, nut and bolts is called bolting. Okay, so we already know about these joining processes. Okay, so we can connect different components using this process. Okay, and each of these methods have its own characteristics. Okay, so according to your requirements you can choose most suitable joining methods, and also you can choose most suitable process. Okay, so according to different characteristics and limitations, advantages and disadvantages, you can select suitable process, manufacturing process. Okay, අපිට මොනවා හරි ඒ advantages, disadvantages, limitations ඔක්කොම බලලා තමයි අපි මේ manufacturing process එක මොකක්ද කරන්නේ, මොන machine එක මේ මොන process එකද use කරන්නේ, මොන machine එකද use කරන්න ඕනේ, ඒ වගේ අපි හිතලා අපේ process එක කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරිනේ? Then and also in the previous slide we discussed about casting, fogging and machining, but so important case is then then we also have modern manufacturing methods. So day-to-day manufacturing process is developed. So most important among them is additive manufacturing. What is this additive manufacturing? Have you heard about this one? What is this? Additive manufacturing? This is a modern manufacturing method. So these are traditional manufacturing processes. Okay, this is a modern one. මොකක්ද මේ? Additive manufacturing කියලා හාල් තියෙනවා. 3D printing. 3D printing අහලා තියෙනවා. Yeah. So in this case, we can build our product or part. So under additive manufacturing, under 3D printing, we can build the part layer by layer. Okay. So then this process actually allows us to create complex shapes. And also when we come to advantages, this material wastage is very low. Okay. So using this process, actually we can create some prototype items. Okay. So actually this is good for future manufacturing process. Okay. So so as a designer, as a engineer designer, we must be aware of both traditional and this additive manufacturing, modern manufacturing methods. Okay. So according to your requirements, you can choose best method. Okay, you can get best decision. Okay. Then now you have a small idea about manufacturing process. So when we design a component, we have many different manufacturing processes to choose, and also because of this variety, uh, so designers or engineers must carefully select the most suitable manufacturing process. Okay. Then this decision has a big impact on uh, cost and quality, uh, and some production time. Okay. And also performance. So according to this one, we can choose our uh, manufacturing process. Okay. If we choose wrong process, our cost may be high. Yeah. So sometime our uh, uh, product may be difficult to produce. So then we need to look how to choose the right manufacturing method. So we can discuss about different factors impact to this decision, and we can understand why this selection is important. Okay, important for design. So selection of manufacturing process. Here you can see some different important factors. Okay, so according to these factors, we need to select optimum manufacturing method. Okay, optimum manufacturing process based on we can select based on these factors. What are the factors? First one is material of the components. Okay, so this is very important because some processes are suitable only for certain materials. Okay, so that's the case for we need to consider this material of the component, raw material of the component. So second one, cost of the manufacture. So actually economical thing is very important. නේ අපි cost එක පැත්තත් බලනවනේ දැන් manufacture කරන්න යනවනේ මොකක් හරි. සමහරවිට කාස්ටිං කරන process එක high cost වෙන්න පුළුවන් මේ product එකට මොකක් කරනවට වඩා lathe operation lathe වලින් කරනවට වඩා. හරි. So likewise we can compare. So third one, geometric shape of the component. So geometric shape mean sometime our product shape may be complex. Okay. So if you have a complex shape, if you're going to produce a complex shape, then you can choose some casting methods. Okay. So according to the requirement, you can use a special method. Okay. Casting, or you can use 3D printing method. Okay. Likewise, you can choose. නේ ඔයාලට ඒක තෝරගන්න පුළුවන් ඩිසයිනර් කෙනෙක් විදියට manufacturing method එක තීරණය කරන්න පුළුවන්. geometric shape එක අනුව ඔයාගේ design එක. හරි. එතකොට මේ considerations තමයි බලන්නේ, මේ factors ටික තමයි බලන්න ඕනේ. හරි. ඔය product එකක් හදන්න යනවා නම් manufacturing process එක select කරන්න මෙන්න මේ factors ටික බලන්න. There's surface finish and tolerances required. What is this tolerance? What is the tolerance කියන්නේ? You already know about surface finish. Okay. Surface finish mean actually a smooth surface than others. Okay. Then what is tolerance? We will discuss about tolerances later, but give me a small idea about what is tolerance. මොකක්ද? මොකක්ද tolerance කියන්නේ? Have you seen? So I will show you like this. This is you can think this is a cylinder 3 millimeter one plus or minus 0.01 millimeter. Likewise, එහෙම දැකලා තියෙනවද? 3 millimeter එකේ plus or minus 0.01 හරි 0.11 millimeter වගේ දැකලා තියෙනවද? කොහොම indicate කරලා තියෙනවා. කැපුම් වලට නමන්න වැඩිපුර තියෙන ප්‍රමාණය. කැපුම් වලට නමන්න ඒක නෙමෙයි tolerance එක කියන්නේ. මොකද්ද මේක දැකලා තියෙනවද? මේ වගේ අර dimension එකක් දාද්දි ඔයාලා දැකලා නැද්ද? දැන් හිතන්නකො මෙහෙම ඔයාලා ගාව තියෙන මොකක් හරි manufacture කරන්න යනවා. box එකක් හදන්න යනවා කියනවා. මේක දැන් මේ උස දීලා තියෙන height එක දීලා තියෙනවා 45 millimeter වගේ. මේකට දෙන්න පුළුවන් plus or minus 1 millimeter කියලා. සමහරවිට ඔයාලා දැන් මොකක් හරි lathe එකේ මොනවා හරි machine කරන්න යනවා drawing එකක් බලනවා. හරිද? ඒකේ තියෙන මොකක් හරි shaft එකක් කපන්න. හරි? shaft එක. shaft එකේ දෙන්න පුළුවන් diameter එක දැන් 50 කියන්නකො 50 millimeter කියලා plus or minus 0.1 vary වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ දෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? This value called as a tolerance value. Okay. Got it? Actually, this will give how much manufacturer part can deviate from its actual dimensions. Actual mean nominal dimension. Okay. මේ tolerance එක කියන එක අපිට දැන් ඔයා manufacture කරන්න යනවානේ part එක. ඒක කොච්චර වේරි වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? දැන් dimension එක 50ම කපන්න බෑනේ ඔයාලට ලේත් එකෙන් කපද්දි. හරියටම 50 කපන්න බෑ. ඒක වේරි වෙන්න කොච්චර ප්‍රමාණයකට වේරි වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? This is a simple idea, but have some different ideas. I will discuss about tolerances under this subject. Okay, later we will discuss. So this is the basic idea. හරි මම අන්තිමට කතා කරන්න tolerance කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා මේ lecture එකේ ඊළඟ lecture එකේ වගේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි අපිට. නමුත් මේක තමයි basic idea එක. හරිද? Please remember. Then number 5, volume of productions. So what is this? මේ මොකක්ද volume of productions කියන්නේ? This is explaining about total number of products. Okay. So actually high volume production may processes like we can use like casting, fogging. Okay. So when we come to low volume, we can use some machining process. Okay, lathe machines, milling likewise, and also we can use some 3D printing. Okay. So then finally, considering these cases, these factors, we can choose our process. Okay. So we can take our quality, cost effective, efficient product, final product. Okay. එහෙනම් ඔයාලා manufacturing process එකක් select කරන්න යනකොට මෙන්න මේ selection මේවා ටික බලන්න factors ටික බලන්න. හරිද? And also here you can see in addition to that, addition to the factors, advantages and disadvantages of each manufacturing process should be known. one, avoid concentration of metal at the junction. So then at thick junction, uh, so at thick junctions such as uh, ribs, uh, ribs and webs, uh, the metal tends to accumulate. Even if the outer surface solidify quickly, the central portion solidified last. You know this one. Okay. So this leads to this shrinkage cavity. Okay. This is called blowhole. Okay. This center so we cannot see a molten metal. Okay, this is actually a shrinkage cavity area. In here you can see. So therefore, if the thickness of a casting needs to change, the change should always be gradual. Okay. To avoid concentration at such junctions, there are two commonly used design techniques. First one provide code opening in webs and ribs. Second one stanchion the ribs and webs. Okay. Actually, a good casting design always considers how metal flow and solidify. So we are focusing on avoiding metal concentrations at junction improves casting quality. Okay, and according to this one, we can minimize defects and enhance the strength and reliability of the compound. Okay, so here also you can see avoid concentration of metal at the junction. Okay, this image. So when metal accumulate at a single point, the outer surface solidify first, but the inner core remains molten for longer. Okay, as the inner metal solidify, it shrinks. Okay, if there is no proper feed of molten metal, this shrinkage case defects such as shrinkage cavities, blowholes, and some internal voids. These are defects. Okay, so these are weakened point in this our casting product. This is actually reduce reliability in this product. Okay. So so here you can see some ribs. Okay, ribs. These are ribs. Yeah, these are ribs. Then uh, Okay. So, and we can see several walls like this. Okay, then web meet at junctions like this. Here you can see junctions. This is called web. Okay, this is like a large mesh. Okay. This heavy sections cause and solidify much more slowly than the surrounding thinner region. Okay, this non-uniform cooling leads to this sinkage and blowholes and also internal voids we can we will receive. හරි හරි ඒකාකාරීව කූල් වෙන්නේ නැත්නම් ඒ වගේ ප්‍රශ්න එන්න පුළුවන්. So we can see some weak spots in the casting. So and also so we need to ensure this uniform cooling. Okay, so we can avoid casting defects according to this uniform cooling. Okay, so now I can see only 35 students here. Oh, මේකේ මේ 35 හිටියට එක ලැප් එකෙන් 5 දෙනෙක් විතර බලනවානේ.